Hello, I am starting part 9 of the fully narrated and up-rendered PSP version of Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. Right now I'm about to enter the beta Sand Waste. So for this run I've basically been trying to do all my grinding offline so that, you know, it's just the story dungeons and stuff. I also plan on doing all the cutscenes to get Cloud. I already got Construct 9, so I think I'm a decent way through that part of the quest. Anywho, Barrich says, that's the last of it. The winds bear it onward now. And fair winds they are. They should keep it airborne for a half day if they hold more than time, though. Barrett says, now there is a creature I had not thought to find in these wastes. Bunny, aka Ramza, says, one might say the same of a Knight Templar so far from the church. What is it you scatter to the wind? Barrett says, oh, that. I suppose there's no harm in your knowing. There's naught you can do to stop it now. And Bunny says, stop what? And Barrett says this. I think it's an airborne poison. Bunny says, poison. Barrett says yes, ground into a fine powder, and cast upon the winds toward the northern sky. The toxin will not kill the men who breathe it, but it will wither their constitution, rendering them unable to fight. Bunny says, but why? The High Confessor stands to gain naught by handing victory to Goltana. This guy says, nor does he think to. The moment Goltana hears of the Northern Order's plight, he will send his armies against them. With his own stronghold unguarded, Goltana will be an easy target for assassination, and Count Orlandu with him. But do not think Duke Larg will escape this scourge. He is the easy death to achieve. Amidst the coming chaos, who could say how Duke Larg might meet his end? Bunny says, you're inhuman. Barrett says, you ought rejoice. This will mean an end to the war and bloodshed. And with that end, a new beginning, the church's hand shall rule, such as the will of the people. They clamor for change and end to groveling at high-born heels. Bunny says, the war will end, but not like this. There is another way. Barrett says, I expected you to say as much, no matter. It be fightin' time. This guy has a fancy gun. I should put a thief in here and just try to yank it. But I don't really use like Mustadio or whatever, so it's not a huge deal. Oof. That takes like more than 10% of my life away. That's pretty bad. And apparently, Geomancy doesn't even hurt this guy. This is going to be one of those battles that I want to end quickly, obviously. Yeah, 82% and I miss? I don't think so. Oh boy, we've got a Black Mage Summoner over there. And I super hate archers. Looks like I got pretty lucky though. Pretty much everything missed. Hopefully I can hit this guy with flare. Oh yeah, that's juicy. And even if he runs away, he's still not long for this world. Barrage says, once you've put a stop to this fighting, then what? How do you propose to purge Evilise of her corruption? Her fever will not cease to rage till her festered limbs are cut and seared. Even you must see that now. Bunny says, you would cut away the pure flesh with the foul. There is corruption, yes, but there are also good men in Evilise, and they are not few. There are ways to heal a festered wound without the knife. The poison can be drawn. Barrett says, pray tell what poultice might draw the nobles from this land. So long as you blight it with your existence, we must bow to your whims. A man alone might know equality. Two men, never. One will ever seek to exploit the other. And I will not be exploited. I will claim your seat and take what's my due. I should think I have at least that right. Bunny says, you think to cure the realm's corruption by becoming part of it. What when another comes to claim your seat? You care not for Evilise's suffering, you care only for your own. Barrett says, such righteous words, more the greater your hypocrisy. Oh, it's gonna take out my mage, huh? What a jerk. I didn't even realize my mage got hit. Oh, that's not summoning, but that's almost as bad. Alrighty, well I can't really get up there, obviously. This one might already be sunk. I'll still try and see what I can do. But with that archer there, I can't, like, jump around that stuff. Yeah, fun. Yeah, I mean, for some reason my geomancy, like, in the last battle could take 50, but now it's like, oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much done. I can't win this one. I'm gonna have to give that a reshot. Alrighty. Actually, it'll be easier to do that. I'll just have to update some abilities. Hopefully that should correct what's happening here. No, there we go. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't need the job points on a level where it's about killing one person. It's odd. Oh, his abilities must not have been fixed yet. Put the wrong thing. Alrighty. Obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and skip the dialogue since I already ran through it. Man, they always want to kill my mage. Let's see how we do this time. Yeah, at least it's hitting a little harder, but it's still not anything special. Let's see if we can just wipe him out right here. I mean, this might not be much better. I think I'm just gonna have to keep reevaluating how I want to do this. Let's try it this way. That is exactly how I wanted that setup to go. Man, they just want to kill my mage no matter what happens. Wow. That's not really how I was envisioning that going. Jeez. It's like you think you know how it's gonna go, and then it takes a different turn. Yeah, he's doing different stuff this time. Oh boy. What? Doesn't matter, it still puts Rams on the same spot every time. That's not exactly how I want this to go. I only need one more space, so... Alright, let's try this again. Jeez. I don't like that I just sacrificed so much power to do that, but we gotta see what we gotta do. If he's gonna run that far away, like, obviously, since I'm poisoned, you don't really have much of a choice but to go for the easy end on this. Yeah, we're gonna play this game, huh? Well, let's hope that I can wipe you out quickly. 91, really? That ain't shit. That ain't any better than my samurais. Alright. I don't honestly know how I'm gonna tackle this. Let's see. I might use some of my chocobos. For some reason, when I was dual wielding, they weren't like at all concerned, but when I changed to a ninja, the guy like just runs straight away. Alright, let me just double check this stuff. Yeah, let's just wipe all those out. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? This guy just... he want me dead. $12.23 and $13.27. Let's give this a shot. Oh boy. I didn't intend to start my stream off getting my butt kicked. Now he's doing completely like different stuff than last time again. It's like, come on, pick a thing. It's frustrating. Especially since there's so many ranged enemies that he's just gonna like run straight away. It's kind of like bogus. And all the enemies are far enough away to where I don't really have anything I can do. Alrighty. Let's just use... I might be in this for a longer haul than I thought. Oh boy. Like my bird's almost dead already. I don't know how far that range is. Let's see. It's pretty decent. I'm just like curious if it goes around walls and stuff. I haven't really used this tune much. And look at that, like with 27 magic, that's gonna hit him for 48. Like, come on. Clearly. Like, the game just wants me to have this take the long haul, and I'm like, this isn't that kind of battle. Oh, jeez. What a waste of my time. Yeah, 60 for Choco Meteor? I don't think so. This guy just... he's insanely resistant towards everything I can do. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go back to my normal plan. Let's see here. Yeah, good, we're back at that. Oh boy. I apologize, this is not how I thought this was gonna go. Yeah. We get it. You like to hear the sound of your own voice. Oh boy. Alright, so I think I want to keep, obviously, my mage alive. We don't want to ruin our sword over that. Alright. At least we can hit the guy, like... Nice. Like, this, like, that battle with one-on-one Weegraph is just like freaking... I almost, like, dare say, it's just like an RNG battle. Which, you know, I don't approve of so much. Every little bit helps against this little bastard. Guy's gonna be throwing rocks at me and stuff. The good part to that is that nobody's come after my mage and I've re-upped his life. So, as long as there's no crit hit, I should be good to go. Because this should wipe him out. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, I read that earlier. And Barrett says, no, I was not to die like this. I thought he actually teleported away, but I guess he's dead. Bunny says, gods, give us haste. And wow, after 900 tries, we finally got that done. Whew. So frustrating. Like, I thought I had the right setup, and I had to tweak it. Anyways, Orlando says, I plotting against the Duke. Are you mad? A Southern Sky Knight says, please, my lord, we do not make this harder than it must be. We have our orders. And Sid says, why in the name of all that's good would I wish to unseat my liege lord? And Goltana walks through the door, him very self, and says, You ask the very question that vexes me. I'm gravely disappointed in you, Cid. Cid says, surely you can't mean that, your grace. I'm no turncloak. I'm your most loyal man. And he says, the Duke Goltana says, the proof speaks otherwise. It seems you've been in league with members of the church, working secretly to see me ousted from my rightful seat. Cid says, that's absurd. From what lying blackguard did you hear such reverie? And Duke Goltana says, even you deny it? My information comes from the High Confessor himself. You can imagine his distress upon learning of the plot. Cid says, your grace, the High Confessor deceives you. It is he who schemes in the shadows. Duke Goltana says, the High Confessor? Now there's an august claim. Have you any evidence of this? Cid says, 20 and more years of loyal service, and still you require evidence. Words fail me, your grace. Duke Goltana says, as you fail me, I cannot hope to fight a war without your order's forces. Still, it seems I'm left no choice. A lamentable situation for us both. Take him from my sight. This guy's like flabbergasted. Delita says, you summoned your grace? Duke Goltana says, I want you to maintain your contact with Maloned. Once the confessional rescript is in my hands, Larg is as good as defeated. Delita says, fear not, your grace. The High Confessor's mind is most firm on that account. Duke Goltana says, he had seemed somewhat indifferent to me. There is another matter as well. I am placing the Order of the Southern Sky under your leadership. Henceforth, you are a knight devout. And Delita says, you grant me honor far beyond my due. Goltana says, I expect I shall not regret it. I place my full and utter confidence in you, Delita, you and you alone. Delita says, your grace. My. Yeah, these like story battles have just gotten increasingly insanely difficult. So I think I'm just gonna have to... I won't be able to like half-ass it any longer by keeping like convenient things on my tunes. So I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Anywho, it looks like some choco babies are gonna get born soon. How exciting. Apparently they're freaking useless in these like storied fights. I don't recall if there's any reason why I should pick one or the other. Let's see. Blah, blee, blue, blee, blee. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have like a physical guide up. Let's just try that one for now. And, oh, you know what? Okay, good. Let me put a hard save in here really fast. Like, I think this is a two-part battle that's pretty challenging no matter what you do. So I don't want to, like, run into that problem where I did on a couple of my last streams where I just totally, like, to say I screwed up was, like, an understatement. Like, I had to pretty much go back like 5 hours of game. I mean, it wasn't too bad since I had the speed up function, so I think I like honestly walked through it in like an hour, but still it was like, oh my gosh, you know, just all the leveling that had been done like in between the fights and stuff. To have to redo it all was pretty not fun. But this is one of those games, like, you can pigeonhole yourself in the middle of, like, 3 or 4 stage fights. And if you're not ready, like, with a bevy of different equipment choices and jobs, sometimes you can just be lost. Like, you can just want to restart the whole game over it. Anyway, the Southern Sky Archer says, I did not know the Northern Sky had men brave enough to mount a frontal assault. Just as well, we'll kill them and be done with it. Maybe it would have been easier if I did the other one? I think I picked south again. I don't know. I'm not certain how that works. But you're gonna already come after my mage. So rude. Wow. Can I reach anybody with him? I think we're gonna have him cure, because I'm already almost like destroyed here. Then I'll hide over here. I freaking hate summoners. Alright, let's see if we can wipe out this monk. Of course not. Wow, I got like 80% chance to hit, and it's like we're not getting there. Alrighty. Man. There we go. Still can't wipe him out. Yeah. Let me see if I can geomance him. Not from that location. I mean, somebody's got to go in here. But I think I need to hide behind the wall for just a second. Let's maybe hope I can stop that guy. Because he hits pretty freaking hard for an archer. There we go. Well, at least one of these jerks is dead already. Man. I don't even think my mage is gone yet. That really sucks. He's gonna cast a relatively powerful summon pretty quickly here. Let me check my charge is for 3. I don't think I can beat him to that punch. Let me see. Flare's 1 though. I might be able to like knock him out in one hit. I hate to waste all my magic that early, but yeah, 752, wow. 229 for fire? Well, you're not getting that summon off, so... Oh, come on! I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, that... I think those archers got to go, like, twice before my samurai got, like, a second shot at moving. That's a little bit of a dangerous gambit I'm playing with these things. Because I don't think Ramza can take 2 hits from that. Jeez. Like, they don't even care about any of my other tunes. Just like, kill the mage, kill the mage. What a jerk. That blows. Because he's in... Which one is he? The one closest. So that's pretty not great news, too. Let's just see what we got here. He's got 51 HP. Yeah, tough titty on that one, I guess. Well, maybe now I can actually move. Frickin' jerks. Yeah, I can't get over there. Oh boy. This is just gonna be a slog. Like, these archers have 300 freaking HP at this point. It's a little wild. Alright. Yeah. I'm aiming for both of those to connect. Sorry, bro. Let's see. Alright, that's perfect. Now we can move ourselves a little closer. Flack you, ya archers. How many more turns do I have? Not much time. Might already have to redo this. Because 70 hit points. Like, what are you talking about with this madness? Oh my god. Yeah, you can't get me with arrows, so just don't even waste your time. But this guy's using himself as a human shield, much to my dismay. At least... I'm still on... Well, he's not on 0 yet, but still, it's like, I'm cutting it close. Oh boy. Yeah, these little assholes are knocking me off and stuff. This is just a hot mess. Yeah, get out of here, you freaking jerk. Oof. Better you than me, buddy. This guy's just been rendered useless at this point. Can maybe hit him with some Mancy. Every little bit is gonna count at this point. Oh my god. Is my mage still okay? Because at this point in the game, it's like when you've invested so much time into one character, it's really, really rough to be like, oh, I'm just gonna lose a level 36 character that I've had since the first fight in the game. Anyways, looks like we got past it, barely. Bunny says, we must act quickly if we are to stop this battle. That doesn't mean the next battle is going to be any easier. This one, like I said before, I'm pretty sure it's... Some of these battles are like the bane of my existence. They're just rough all around. Until the end, basically, at this point. Zalbag says, what's happened here? Zalbag comments to this knight. He says, you are unwell. What's wrong? The Northern Sky Knight says, it's only my head. I'll be fine. And then just passes out or maybe dies. Zalbag says, can you hear me? What ill magic is this? Dicedarg says, they've befouled the air, a poison extracted from moss fungus spores. Dicedarg says, I'm sorry, Zalbag says, Lord Brother. Dicedarg says, I'll be well, I worry only for the Duke, where is he? Zalbag says, would that I knew, my search has yielded naught. Duke Larg is somewhere, and he says, Zalbag, Dicedarg, I'm here. And Zalbag says, excellently are you harmed. Excellency, are you harmed? And then he continues, someone summon an apothecary at once. Dicedarg says, how do you feel, your excellency? Duke says, my head, it is as though it were split in two. But I do not think it serious, I just need some time. And Dice Dark says, most unfortunate. The Duke says, what? And Dice Dark apparently stabbed him. The Duke says, what have you done? Zalbag says, Dice Dark. And he says... Dice Dark says, be silent, brother. The Duke says, you've betrayed me, you killed your father to gain control of your house, and now you've killed me. And he coughs up blood and expires. Zalbag says, is the poison your work as well? Dice Dark says, no, it's a gift of those who would see House Bavul take center stage. Zalbag says, why do this? Dice Dark says, Duke Larg was slain in battle. It is now left to House Bavul to carry out his wishes. Zalbag says, this, you go too far. Dice Dark says, this dagger, place it among the corpses. They were assassins sent by the Southern Order. You understand me, yes? And then Dice Dark passes out from the poison, leaving Zalbag to essentially exonerate his brother by covering up the murder. Ain't that lovely? Yeah, we're just gonna save the bottom one. I don't want to be pigeonholing myself into Murder Town like I did earlier. Anyway, I think everything should be fine. I don't think I have done anything job point wise to where I can learn anything. Yeah, I mean, that is something I'm not going to use. I mean, that's an MP draining skill. I'll just leave that be for now. Alright, let's see what we got here. I can use 3 people. And I can use 2 here. Meow, 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 meow. I think this is that stupid place where I have to, like, hit switches. Ugh. You can either try to slog it out and kill everybody, or you can run to the switches. But you're severely, like, overwhelmed by their forces. It's really hard to, like, walk up there, because they basically use their bodies as shields, so it makes it pretty much like you either get some high move creatures like ninjas or dragoons and just say screw it, I don't care about any job points in this fight, or you try to take them out. Anyway, Bunny says, with the sluice open, the lake's waters will flood everything downstream, and that will make battle impossible. Oh boy. Look at this. They all get to go first. Bunny says, there should be a lever at either end of the sluice. Pull both levers, and the sluice will open now to reach them without getting killed. Yeah, that's about right there. Well, at least I can actually hit this dude. That was just... wow, I didn't even need to re-roll that. That was beautiful. Let's hope we get some more luck like that. There's me being overconfident, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wipe this guy out. Oh yeah. Sorry, bro. I'm not really wanting to have a repeat of the first fight on the stream. That took me like frickin' 10 tries. Goodbye. Wow, I can really get up there. Let's see if we can get a spell off really quick. Can at least... it won't kill the mage. Who's Charles? That black mage. But I mean, realistically, he has to charge too. But 4 turns? That's really pushing it. Yeah, because that's like 10 hit points shy. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, he's gonna just walk right next to me and obviously get out of that range. So let's leave it on the tile and see what he does. Yeah, he just walks back and charges something else. Oh yeah, that cannot be how that goes. I might as well just take the damage where I can get it then. Even if he dies, like, I've got 2 people up there. I can hopefully get the gate. He decided to cure, so that's... Okay, my mage is alive. Honestly, I'm fine with how that all turned out. That's not the best outcome, but honestly, I don't have any dead people yet, so... Or KO'd, whatever we call it. I don't think they count as dead until several turns have elapsed on the battlefield. Anywho, let's see. Muramasa releases the spirit. Does this harm anybody? Hey, I'm good with that. He can't really reach anyone directly, so he's gonna be... I'm like, what should I do? Should I heal the mage, or should I just try and get some damage in? Yeah, I think it's better to get the damage in right now. Can have Meiji Poo hide behind these jerks. This guy has 131. The problem being with that, 2 turns on a charge, huh? I'd rather kill that mage. Yeah, that's not very friendly. Let's see if I just put that there. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything for me either. If I put it on the unit, I mean, it's a kill. He's gonna aim to kill me. Oh yeah, he got me. That can't be how that goes, because I might have to wait 3 turns to hit the frickin' gate since those jerks won't move. Oh boy, they're just putting me on my toes here. I don't think this causes damage. Yeah, just... It's not like a bio spell. Oh boy, what to do, what to do. I think... I'm not thinking smartly enough. Oh, did I already move? I guess I did. Dang it. I pigeonholed myself. So now I'm stuck there, whether I like it or not. If I take 160 from him... Honestly... I don't think the archer is going to be able to knock me out, so... We're just going to have to roll with it. No... If I do this, then at least, and he walks up there, there we go. That turned out good. Because he's not going to walk up there and kill his gate-holding friend, I guess. But that's still not how I wanted that to roll. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm stuck. Like... Come on, there's gotta be like a way. I don't know. Let's just re-roll it a couple times and see if I can get lucky. Yeah, I do have some chance to, like, block that. Oh, that's perfect. Not very nice of me to do that, but being that I have to wait for these losers to go away, because I can't step on the switch. Ugh. It's like I can't really let any of my people die, because then I perma-lose somebody. Oof. Alright. There we are. Actually, let me get some job points while I'm here. Plus, I'm going for the Dark Knights, so I need these guys to, like, actually die. And they don't count as dead until they disappear, which is kind of annoying. It forces you to wait a while. Oh, can't reach you. Oh my. Oh, nice. Now he's a toad. That is perfect. Alrighty, so... Andy's on a slated piece of ground, so I can just sit here and earn some job points. Holy hell. Geomancy taking 88, huh? Well, at least these people are getting melted or whatever. I'll just do this. I think still some of those people have to have a decent amount of damage. Did he get job points? Okay, he did, so that's fine. Yep, people are disappearing. Froggy Boy doesn't matter to me much because he can't hurt me anymore. Let's at least go pick this stuff up. Ooh, I can learn a pointless ability. I'll take it. I'll let that frog hop wherever it may roam. Nah, we'll just box it off. Actually, let's have him get that, and I'll have the wizard get the other two, because it's going to take a minute to get all that stuff. First lever. Actually, I'll have to get that last. That's fine. I think it just ends the battle if I land here, but let's see if we can't learn something. That chakra move is actually useful for a monk, so that's like double checkmate right there, because I ended on the final switch and then I slayed the final bitch. So that's cool. I'm good with that. Ha! Hilarious. Bunny says this should do it. As though I didn't kill all those people, but whatever. A lot of that was luck. I don't even attribute any of that to skill. Anyway, Oren says, Count Orlandu, we've come. Oren says, I pray you've been kept well, my lord. Count Orlandu, aka Sid, says, well enough as you can see. And this must be Bunny, who is also Ramza. Says, how you've grown, boy. Still, I recognized you at once. Huh? Bunny says, have we met, Excellency? And Orlandu says, yes, though I can't say I'm surprised you've forgotten. You were only a child of some 3 or 4 years at the time. You gave us all quite a fright, trying to lift my sword. Your father gave you a scolding that left you in tears, but at least you weren't hurt. Ha ha ha. Orlandu continues, and now here you've come to rescue me. I thank you. There's no need to kneel. Oren says, the battle is ended with only light casualties on either side, this too thanks to the help of Bunny and his companions. We've managed to hold the fires of war at bay for a time. Orlandu says, I see you're a worthy son of Barbaneth, young Bunny. There are many who owe you their thanks, and I give it now in their stead, and mine with it to be sure. Bunny says, I do only what must need to be done. Orlandu says, I see your likeness to Barbaneth as more than skin deep. Your deeds honor him, boy. And Velmafra says, pray forgive my interruption, but Duke Goltana means to execute your excellency on the morrow. We should waste no time in fleeing. Oren says, it's as she says, my lord. We should continue this elsewhere. Sid says, yes, yes, it won't do for me to remain here with Goltana in this ill temper. Oren, the hour of this war's end will not be long in coming. Until it does, I mean to travel with Bunny. We must put a stop to the High Confessor's plans. Oren says, then I go with you, my lord. Sid says, no, you will return to Zaltenia and see to the safety of Lady Ovelia. She alone is the rightful heir to the throne. You must see that she comes to no harm. Oren says, I understand. Which is so sad. It would be super cool to have him on your team. They, like, realize that Oren is, like, too godly powerful with his astrology skills. I mean, he's basically, like, Neil deGrasse Tyson over here, so... But they still give you Sid, who's, like, probably one of the most OP characters in the entire Final Fantasy universe. Anyway, he says, "Well, Bunny, you've no objections, I trust," says Cid. And Bunny says, "None at all, my lord." And Cid says, "Let's away before we're found." And bazinga. How would you not allow him? Like, he has like $100,000 worth of equipment on him, and he has all the best skills in the game. So, you know. Anyway, elsewhere, Duke Goltana says, "How has the sluice been opened? I suffer a plague of fools." Delita says, "You called for me, Excellency?" Duke Goltana says, "You are to gather a company of soldiers and move against the northern sky at once." Delita says, "The warrior from the water, from the sluice makes movement difficult enough, let alone fighting." And Duke Goltana says, "What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander. This is an opportunity we cannot let pass. They will not be expecting an attack. If they slip away now, who can say how long this war may drag on?" And Delita says, "I must refuse." Duke Goltana says, "Refuse?" And Delita puts a sword in him. Duke Goltana says, "How dare you?" Delita says, "No man would wish to see you king." Yikes. Both of the dukes are dead. Delita says, "Come." This is an imposter, Cid. And Delita says, "No, your death is not in vain." Glabados Devout says, "The vanity would be in living when Saint Ajora calls me to his side." Oh, that's so depressing that they're manipulating this poor guy with religion. Yowza. Can't imagine it'd be too painful to get your heart pierced, though. Velma Frost says, "The real Count Orlando has escaped with Bunny." Delita says, "Then we can but hope that Bunny does not fail us." Delita's like the master manipulator. Anyways, the narrator says, "High Confessor Marcel came forward with his offer to mediate a peace between the camps. But though their leaders had been lost, their capacity to make war had not. The High Confessor's offer fell on deaf ears." Bunny says, "I made for Limberry, for Alma." I love this game. Like, I love the strategic, like, seizing of resources, the attempt of a third party to stop the war, the multiple claims to the throne by different dukes, the church's assassination plot for both of the dukes, and then, of course, like, Delita's betrayal of the church and becoming the king himself later. It's just all very, like, very interesting to me. What can I say? Well, that place doesn't sell anything. Anywho, let's keep this moving right along, shall we? Do I need anything else? I've birthed another bird. I'm gonna keep these ones instead. Alrighty. Anything new? Oh, actually, let me check those. Because I think that mirror mail is annoying if you, like, try to use white magic on yourself. This one is 110 HP. This is 130 HP. And it reflects stuff. I'm kind of curious if it'll reflect my Iato skill. I don't think that technically counts as magic. And frankly, like, I hate all the mages, like, knocking me down with stuff. But I don't think summons... I think summons pierce the mail stuff anyway. Anything new for him? It's been like pretty much half the game and there's no new stuff for this boy, this girl. Yeah, nothing interesting there. What does that do? Immune to KO and blind and equips re-raise. That's honestly not a terrible choice for my mage, but then I lose like significant attack power. Oof, that was dirty. Let's see. I still want that. I think it's just armor I'm not worried about keeping at this point. No, I need those for later. Especially those power garbs. I think I only need 4 headbands though. Yeah. I don't care about that. Immobilize and disable. Sleep and doom. Oh, that's nice. I can buy some more of those shuriken. Oh no, that's me selling. Whatever. They don't sell any of the ninja tools there. Alrighty, let's save. Because God knows this game has already shamed me once. Bazinga. Actually, let me see if I can learn anything. Because I did do a little bit of JP grinding in that last fight. None of those are apparently needed right this second. Yeah, having that makes sense for him. 600 won't do anything on that boy. Yeah, plus I think there might be some new swords coming up. Alright, so we are at event time. Anyways, a flower peddler, cough cough, probably her name is Aerith. Probably she'll be in Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I've pre-ordered. Anyways, Aerith says, a flower for a gill, sir. Bunny says, a flower. Aerith says, yes, a flower, a blossomed bud. You've seen one, I'm sure. Bunny says, of course I have. Aerith says, well then surely you could spare a gill for one of mine. They're quite pretty. A gill is quite fair. Plus it's required for recruiting Cloud later. Anyways, Aerith says you'll buy one, sir? Oh, thank you. Aerith says, few stop these days, and even fewer buy. It's a harder life than you might know. I always dream some charming knight will come galloping through and sweep me away from all this. Beg pardon, sir. I know there's naught that you can do. I thank you again. May that flower bring you good fortune. Bunny says these times are hard for all. Not unlike today's insidious corruption with our current politics. My God. I personally feel that about half the Senate, the president, the vice president, probably a greater than half of the House, like, geez, there just needs to be mass murder. It's really that bad. I think our politics are that screwed up. But what do I know? Like, my God, it's just a joke at this point. And it's not a funny one. It's a scary joke. Oh, cool, we got some new swords. Wow, that's gonna drain my wallet pretty dang hard. Alright, let's do it this way. Ooh, all my money is gone. I can spare 6 of these. I need to hold on to one of those for obvious reasons. At least one. I'll get 2 in case I break one on accident. Kiku Ichimonji. Is there anything else cool in here? Let's see. Yeah, no new stuff for wizards. All kinds of crazy stuff for like jobs I've really never experimented with before. Let's do this. Huh. That raises speed and keeps my magic the same? That's absolutely worth having. Let's do this then. What can I part with? What can I part with? I mean, that's not gonna get me enough money, so that will, but there's no need in selling that. That would be silly. I haven't really been using those, but I still would prefer to keep them. Oh, actually, we can do this. If I was smart, what I would have done is just sold this guy's stuff. There we go. Yeah, yeah, you could sell it for $0. I think I'm gonna not do that. That would just be crazy. Oh, let's do... Obviously, we want that. Honestly, let's get like 2 more of those. Alright, now we definitely need to save because that was a lot of stuff I don't really want to redo. Alright, I think we are ready. Actually, might as well do the tavern stuff here. Obviously, it doesn't make sense to not do these since there's 2 blue dots right next to each other. So let's do that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The stars were with us. We found some treasure. Oh, I'm like out of money. Well, that's fine. I guess I'll have to sacrifice. Yeah, I'll just sacrifice one of those, and that should be probably enough. Oh damn, that just ate my wallet. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Was it 12? I can't recall. We departed in high spirits. The stars were with us. We found some treasure. Now I'm a level 7 treasure hunter. There are no further errands to complete. Alrighty. Man, I just have a splitting headache right now. There's no errands there. Let's just check this, just for fun. Oh wow. "15 days. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 16. Our party was well suited the task. As a result, we found what we sought. Yeah, that. I probably need to change my tunes to pass those, so we're gonna just be done with that for now. Let's see if I can learn anything new. I want that Kiku Ichimonji. Oh, he already has it. I don't think I have Masamune. Got Regin and Haste. That'd be glorious. I don't have that yet, so yeah. I don't think I'll be getting that sword anytime soon. Oh good, he already has Kiku Ichimonji. Yep, he had it too. Oh, okay. So we're where we want to be then. Alright. Now I should be doing this. Alrighty, let's move on. We are now at Mount whatever. Whee! Germanus? I hate archers, my god. This game just loves to use the troll classes against me. Anyway, this highwayman says, "Wanna pass? Pay the toll, just tip us your gill and be on your way. And those swords won't be helping you here unless you wish to pay in blood." A different highwayman says, "Do you flash that cap? The Coles, the heretic, they're all talking about. A bounty on his head is so high, we're like to need a ladder to reach the top. Why stop with the gelt they have on him? Nim the head on his soldiers, and we'll have drink and morts enough for months." He says, "His clock is the one from the bills and no mistake. I'm not much for headhunting, but Gil is Gil. Kill him, lads." He says mill him, but I assume the meaning is similar. Goodness. So this asshole can attack me off of there, but I can't do shit. What a jackass. Oh, okay. Actually, let me see. Yeah, it's not a great move for height, so we're gonna use... He's actually in the spot. That's what you get, ya punk. Let's see what we got here. Oof, just a hit point shy. No point in wasting all that. Let's actually check the move list. Should be okay. What's this guy's name? Radcliffe? Yeah. Enjoy. No point in that, really. Oh, will it hit him? It will. How nice is that? Alrighty. I have a different idea now. Might as well save those MP and that charge rate. Bye. And just be throwing shuriken at my back. Can I hit anybody? Not really. '86, huh? What say you to this, you little punk? Ugh. Oh, so sad. It's gonna take 6 turns anyway. Yeah, whatever. He's lost probably no matter what. Yeah, I don't really have any stuff I can do for this boy. That cured him? Oh, he must have Gaia clothes on. Yeah, that doesn't help me any. I don't think any of the Iados are gonna go up there. Whoops. Too late. Forgot about that guy. Oh, there we go. Bye. And it is done. Got some winged boots. Good. Stuff to sell. I don't know that that's necessary right now since I'm working on these guys. Yeah, I have 10 of everything except for this puppy right here. Well, technically I do have more than 10 of them because a lot of them are equipped. Whatever. Let me check my time. Looks like we're at 1 hour 22, so I think we are safe to continue the storyline. Oh, let us do it. Actually, let's do this first. Alright, now I'm good with it. Anyway, this person, who is named as Ghost of the Lake, says, "What men of flesh and blood dare disturb the slumber of the dead? Men with aura sight. We will have it from you, then at last will our souls ascend to that lofty plane as yours rot here in their stead." Okay. Of course you can reach that far. Why wouldn't you be able to? Yeah, fuck you. Okay, you're gonna probably hit me anyway. Oh boy. Yeah, I think it's worth sending someone over here to just make this guy go away. Oh, maybe not. Ugh. See if his weapons are any more effective on this piece. Yeah. apparently that won't hurt him. Or them. Maybe it's because they're floating. Yeah, I think they all kind of have the same range. Might as well protect and shell ourselves. No, I'm gonna send... I think my mage can probably one-shot that punk. For that. Oh boy, that's no better. We've got a summoner doing some crazy annoying stuff. I have to kill this guy. Otherwise I can't proceed. And of course he has 8 billion hit points. Any lifetime now. Can flare her in 2 turns. That's pretty delicious. That's overkill to the max. She's a ghost, so fire probably screws her up pretty good. Sorry, Magey Pants. It's really annoying when I can't do anything because of little gimmicks like that. Goodbye, friend. Your doom has been sealed. The battle is won. The coin is collected. The Phoenix down tufts are safely in my item bag. Anyways, Knight Templar Lawfrey says, you are unwilling to compromise on your position. Dice Dark says, Ivalice's reunification under its rightful king was his grace's most fervent wish. We've no intention of laying down arms until Prince Orneus sits the throne that is his birthright. You will not steer the helm of Ivalice at your own pleasure, not so long as this house stands. Lawfrey says, do you not know who made your assassination of the Duke possible? Dice Dark says, I mislike the question. Larg was felled by a Southern Sky assassin. Or do you mean to say that you were the ones who sent him? Lawfrey says, I'll not play at this fool's game. There's no convincing you then. Dystarg says, were it our pleasure, we could crush the Template like an overripe grape. Of that, I am quite convinced. Loffrey says, pray remove that fine white cloak beforehand. Burst grapes off leave a fearsome stain. Tell me, the poison employed at Bessalot, do you know what it was? Dystarg says, I believe it was an extract of moss fungus spores. Loffrey says, so it was an insidious thing, moss fungus. It takes a great quantity to kill a man, but the toxin never leaves the blood. The smallest, most undetectable of doses will prove lethal, if repeated oft enough. Loffrey continues, even a learned eye might confuse the symptoms with those of common affliction. Oft as not, the person being poisoned is never even aware, and should they become so, it is almost invariably too late. Your late Lord Father was taken by malady, was he not? Dystarg says, do you make some implication? Loffrey says, I'm told you yourself have some knowledge in poison craft. Dystarg says, what of it? Loffrey says, I recently learned an interesting fact. I had wondered if you might be aware of it. Moss fungus poisoning leaves spores in the body. When a victim is buried, they say toadstools sprout above the grave. Dystarg says nothing. Loffrey says, forgive me, I digress. Ah, yes, there was another matter, a gift from High Confessor Marcel. Dystarg says, a gemstone? Loffrey says, it is a zodiac stone, a blessed crystal from Milan. The High Confessor wished for you to have it. Please accept it as a symbol of the Church's good faith. Zalbag, who is obviously listening to that whole conversation outside the door, I think later in the game he autopsies his father's gravestone to find out that basically, yeah, it was his brother that killed their father, Barbaneth. It's kind of interesting. Bear with me a sec, I do apologize, but that headache I mentioned is just, it's mad at me. It's pissed. I don't know why. I'm not dehydrated. I didn't drink yesterday. I think I slept well. I don't know. I'm just gonna take some aspirin really quick. Holy hell. Oh. Yeah, that little headache got worse. Just full on killing me at this point. I mean, I've been drinking a lot of water. I don't know. I must think it's Hoopa. My god, I can't even think right now. I don't care what is causing this headache. I'm killing you with pills somehow. Goodness. I have pretty bad asthma. So sometimes I'm like, is it the asthma? But I took my stuff earlier, so I should, I don't know. I rarely have headaches. I should just quit my bitching and move on with life. Anyway, we are moving to Limberry Castle. Oh boy. I think this is where I have to fight those assassins, and where I can potentially learn Ultima. So let me think on what I would like to do. Maybe turn this guy into a squire. I might need some equips too. Let me check that out really fast. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, good equipment that I can farm out of this battle. And I don't think I'm prepared to go after it right away. It's gonna require a lot of, like, tweaking and maybe a little bit of leveling up, so I think I'm gonna end this stream here and prep for that hot mess. I forgot that that's where I was headed. But if anyone is watching, thanks for hanging out, and I will upload this to YouTube if you missed it. Have a good day.